With all of the Tesla changes recently, we're going to answer the question, when is the best time to buy your brand new Tesla, and now at record low prices? Let's go over this exact timing in today's video. From EV tax credits, plummeting used car prices, trade-in values, and current prices, when do you buy that Tesla? Well, let's start off with point number one, and that is huge record EV tax credits in many states. Let's see when is the best time to buy. Tesla North America on Twitter posted a very interesting EV tax credit breakdown that'll give you a good idea on how much you can exactly save for a new Tesla purchase. Eligible Tesla buyers in Colorado can receive an extra $6,000 in incentive via a vehicle exchange program. We're going to find out your state incentives here in a minute. Goes on to say this. This is in addition to $7,500 from the federal EV tax credit and $5,000 for Colorado's state EV tax credit. So is now the best time to buy? And what if I don't live in Colorado? In this example, you could get a rear-wheel drive Model 3. Again, that's the car that has the Project Highland refresh for as low as $18,500 for a brand new Tesla. But let's break this down. Later in the video, we're going to talk about when to place your order as far as timing goes, when to actually place it, because that Model 3 is not here in the States yet. A rumored Model Y refresh is coming, and of course the Cybertruck. So when you actually place that order, let's break down these EV tax credits to see how low your price goes in your state. New changes on the Tesla website that'll affect every single Tesla, and unfortunately now make your car even more expensive. We're going to get into that in a minute, but let's move on to this next point. So obviously this is a Colorado example. It's really easy. Here's how you do it. You go to Tesla's website. It's a page called Electric Vehicle and Energy Incentives. You scroll down to find your state's incentives, and for example, my state of Pennsylvania, I get an extra $2,000 to $3,000, much lower than Colorado's incentive, depending on household income. And there's this. One of the biggest incentives in Colorado is a $6,000 gas to EV incentive. So we don't have that in Pennsylvania. That's how you find your state's incentives. And then obviously, if you qualify for that $7,500 EV tax credit, then it comes down even more as well. Just days ago, Tesla increased the financing rates for your vehicle. If you're purchasing a new Tesla and are choosing the financing route, now those rates went up from 6.19% to 6.34% for a 72-month loan, and also went up from 6.9 to around 7.3 if you're choosing an 84-month financing. So now higher rates affect your decision. And remember, just months ago, Tesla did change their website. Now your credit score will also affect the type of rate that you get, from excellent rating to a poor rating. Plug in your credit score, and now that will affect your price, in addition to now these higher rates. So now you know how to get the lowest price Tesla possible, but when do you place that order? Well, as far as the Model 3, estimates are saying that that should arrive here in the States Q1 of 2024. But how long are you willing to wait, and could it be sooner? There has been talks about delays in Fremont that are preventing this Model 3 from rolling out before 2024. Now, could we see new Model 3s coming out of Fremont maybe by next month? It is possible, but you have to stay tuned. I don't want you to miss that. But also there's rumors of a brand new Highland Model Y called Project Juniper. Let's get into that for a minute. New Model Y renderings have been circulating online, with sources saying that this would look very similar to the Highland refresh that we saw in the Model 3. Now that would make sense if Tesla would be streamlining their parts from the Model 3 to the Model Y, but let's talk about the final point that might help you make your decision. The new $25,000 Tesla. Well, is this going to happen, and when is it going to come out? I just want to pop in here and say, if you want the latest updates, consider subscribing. This thing is changing fast, and if you are a subscriber, thank you. Let's get on to the next point. Two new vehicles for Tesla coming down the road, with Giga Mexico said to be building Tesla's new $25,000 car and the highly rumored robo-taxi. New reports have come out that both vehicles will be inspired by the Cybertruck, with new renderings on what this $25,000 vehicle could look like. as far as when we're going to see this new vehicle, it is years down the road. So if you are waiting out of Giga Mexico for these vehicles to start coming, well, ground has yet to be developed yet. Well, that facility and production definitely years away with production yet to begin, but look for a $25,000 and robo-taxi vehicle highly inspired by the Cybertruck coming down the road. You can get a great deal on current inventory, especially for the Model 3, as Tesla clears inventory, making way for the highly anticipated Model 3 Project Highland here in the States. So you can get an incredible deal if you're willing now to make that decision and place your order for current inventory, something to think about as you're looking for your brand new Tesla. If you want to save money, if you want to take advantage of EV tax credits before they change in 2024, which Tesla says even on their website that they will for the Model 3, I would buy right now. If you want the brand new features of the Project Highland, or if you want to wait for a Model Y refresh, I would wait until next year and see what that new price comes to. If you made it this far in the video, I would really appreciate you subscribing. It really does help the channel be seen by more people. And of course, the only way I know you liked this video is to drop a like. Again, this is Matt from Frunk to Trunk. We will see you in the next video.